Hey YouTube, today I'm going to make a video that shows how I crate up and ship large pieces of furniture. We're going to start with this walnut credenza I made a while back. I made quite a few of these. It's one of my better selling designs, so I've done this many times. I use half-inch OSB plywood typically for a piece this big. Sometimes I'll use quarter-inch Luan plywood or something inexpensive, quarter-inch. Depends on the size and the weight of the piece, but this piece is pretty heavy, so we're going to use half-inch plywood for this. When I make the crate, I make the crates for the credenzas so that they fit pretty snug inside, so that like it can't really slide around and bounce because it's going to be going down the road at 80 miles an hour, and some guy in a forklift's going to be moving it all around a warehouse, and he or she doesn't care. You're just another box. They don't know what's in there. They don't care what's in there. So you better protect it good. For credenzas, I wrap up the doors in some cardboard and shrink wrap, and then I do the shelves in just paper, and then I'll set everything inside the cabinet, sort of pin it with cardboard and wedges, whatever I can do to keep the doors and the shelves from bouncing around inside the crate, because that will cause damage, obviously, and you don't want that. Here's me like stuffing some cardboard wedges in there that just kind of pins the doors. I'll often write directions inside the crate so the client knows what to do when they open it, how to deal with the packing material. I wrap the pieces in cardboard. There's a cardboard supplier not too far from my house. I can buy large sheets of cardboard and just sort of cut it to fit, because every piece is different. I'm a custom furniture maker. But I use a straight edge and a scratch awl to sort of scribe the cardboard. That way I can fold it cleanly around the piece, like you see here. Just sort of tuck and fold. A lot of tape. This protects the face. Tape it all up. I'll double this up on the corners and like the wear areas where it's going to rub against the crate as well. That's what I'm doing here. This is just like extra padding on the corners so that I can really stuff it in the crate nice and tight. Lots of packing tape. Super thrilling, huh? Next is the shrink wrap. Shrink wrap is your friend. You're going to want to use lots and lots of shrink wrap. I buy giant rolls of it on Amazon and just wrap everything up tight. This piece is going really far away. It's going to, I believe, Montana. It's like the middle of Montana somewhere. So it's going to be on a lot of trucks, driving a lot of miles. So you really want to protect these things pretty good. In addition to the plywood, I use just some like pine strips. I'll cut them down to length. That sort of gives me an extra surface for the screws and staples to hold. So I'm just ripping 2-inch strips, and this will go around the bottom of the crate and around the sides of the crate, and that'll just give me like a nice big surface for the screws to grab into. I just use like an underlayment stapler because that's what I have. So it's quick, it's easy. I try not to spend too much time on these crates. It is time consuming. Like shipping's a pretty big factor in pricing a piece. By the time I build this crate and get it to the shipping terminal and everything else, I mean, I'm going to burn an entire day of labor just doing that. So here I'm using just some scrap 4x4 blocks. This is important. You need access for the forks on all 4 sides. What you don't want is an angry warehouse worker. If the warehouse workers can't get the forks underneath the crate, they're gonna get angry and they're going to push the side of the crate, and then forks go through the side of your crate and then through the side of your very expensive credenza that you spent weeks building, and it's just a nightmare. So make it easy for the shipping people. Give them access on all four sides, and you will have far less shipping damage claims to deal with because they are a nightmare. Here I'm screwing on the sides of the crate, again with the pine strips. That just gives more surface area, for the screws to catch. And we're going to make the sides and the top. I just use drywall screws. Quick and easy. So you can see the access I was talking about with the forks there. So you can get the forks under the end. You have to think about how this is going to be oriented inside a trailer. It's going to be inside of a narrow trailer, so the truck drivers need to be able to get at it from all sides. It's going to be packed in with hundreds of other things. Here is the weighing process. So I can just sort of run a couple of straps around the crate, rig something up that I can attach to my chain hoist with livestock scale. That allows me to weigh this heavy crate and just maneuver it by myself. I'm a one-man business, so I don't have anyone to help me with this. So this is just an old chain hoist that I picked up somewhere. It's probably 100 years old. It's pretty cool. But anyway, I'm hooking it around the straps there. And again, that's just a cheap digital scale that I picked up on Amazon. Just hoist it up off the ground, and I'll zoom in on the weight. This crate was, I think, right around 300 pounds. Yeah, 280, close enough. You're going to need to know what that weight is so you can give that to the shipping company to price it out. And again, since I work alone, I don't have any help to move this around, and I also don't have a forklift. So this sort of gantry crane chain hoist thing is how I manage to move really heavy objects all by myself. So I can lift it up, then I can drop it on this dolly I made with the big wheels and just push it right out the shop and right up the ramp to my enclosed trailer. And I don't need any help. I can do it all by myself, which is very convenient because there's no one around to help me. Right up the ramp, and in the trailer we go. Nice little snow scene for you. Then the most important thing, you print your shipping label out and make sure you put at least 2 shipping labels on your crate. Use spray adhesive and just glue the hell out of that thing. And that's it. You're done.